Okay, there are 3 ways to grip a javelin. You have to find what suits you best, but your palm should always be facing upwards with the javelin resting in your palm. Now, you have to hold the javelin above your shoulder length and aim it in the direction of the throw with the tip slightly pointing downwards. Now, for the crossover, you want to take 2 strides, then turn your body so that the left hip points towards the target area. Your left leg should always cross over your right as you pull the javelin back. Your throwing hand should be horizontal as such, and with your shoulders, and your arms should be extended and straight. You have to keep your sight on the target area and transfer your weight forward and thrust your throwing arm up and forward. And finally, just let loose and follow through completely. Now, there are some safety tips. You have to make sure that no one is standing in front of you or behind of you. You have to bring the javelin back. Don't throw it to the spot you're bringing it to, and make sure that the pointing portion is facing down. The right way to put the javelin on the ground is to stick it vertically down. Otherwise, the angular position may hurt someone's leg. Now, there are quite a few biomechanical principles. There is Newton's third law of motion, which is because the javelin is pushed off your hand, the reaction is when it leaves your hand and accelerates right here. There's also the transfer of momentum, and this is achieved in a movement that moves from the center of the thrower's body, right here, to the end of the thrower's limbs. Thirdly, there is the kinetic energy chain that comes from your lower body, then to your trunk, then to your upper arm, lower arm, and then to the javelin. And finally, there is the projectile motion, which is where the force of gravity acts on the initial vertical velocity of the javelin. There are other insignificant biomechanical principles such as the center of mass, the center of gravity, and the torque. And finally, the training principles that are included in throwing a javelin is the specificity, the recovery, the reversibility, and the progression. Thank you very much.